Gary Lineker has discussed his son George's heartbreaking battle with leukemia at a young age. Gary Lineker, 61, has spoken about the difficult time he went through after his son George battled through leukemia. The sporting star explained in a recent interview his fears that George's cancer could return. The son of sporting legend and Sky Sports commentator Gary was first diagnosed with blood leukemia at just 2 months old. 7 of the first 9 months of his life were spent at Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. Talking to the Mirror, the former footballer said his ex-wife Michelle Cockayne slept with George in the hospital the whole time, while Gary would come every day after training. George is now 30 years old, and the family have taken to the hospital once more to kickstart the Finish It campaign to raise £10 million for a new national children's blood cancer trials network. We feel indebted to charities that raise money to get research that enabled George to have the life he has had, because without that amount of research and people putting money in that research he wouldn't be in that position today. Explained Gary. It always gets to me, sitting there watching a parent sitting next to their child knowing it's touch and go, it's hard. But you smile, it's lovely to take George in, he's 30 years old and he was given very, very little chance and here he is. After George left Great Ormond Street, he would return on a regular basis until his late teens for research purposes. Gary expressed fears about the prospect of the cancer returning after treatment. He said, always in that period, George is our eldest, but we had 3 other kids as well. When they get colds or don't feel well or get a poorly tummy or a sore throat, you don't think anything of it, but for George, for those few years after treatment, every time he had a cold or anything, you think, he's not, is he? The campaign urges football fans to buy a £14 virtual seat in response to the fact that every 14 minutes, someone in the UK is diagnosed with blood cancer. Gary was married to Michelle from 1986 to 2006 and the former couple share son George together.